Hello, I'm Sammy Joe. I hope you all are having such a great, amazing day and are feeling really great. I want to talk about when we're not feeling great. I want to talk about when we're feeling anxious or when we're feeling depressed or when we're feeling stressed out or when we're feeling rushed or whatever it is, whatever kind of stress we have going on. I want to talk about that. So, every single thought we have has an effect. So when we're feeling stressed out, we're feeling worried, we're feeling, rushed, we're feeling anxious, it's not necessarily because of the things that are going on in our lives. It's because of the way that we're thinking, the way that we're perceiving the things that are going on around us. We cannot control what goes on around us. We can control the way that we think. It just takes practice. So let's say you go sit outside on a beautiful sunny day and everything is perfect. There's a gentle breeze blowing, there's barely a cloud in the sky, the birds are singing the most glorious bird song. Chances are you're sitting there, if you're with it and you're present in it, you're sitting there and you're appreciating all that is happening. It's not likely that you're sitting there going, I really wish that tree wasn't so green, or like, I wish that one cloud wasn't in the sky, or I really wish the birds would change their tune. Right? You're not trying to change reality. You're just there with it, present in a state of being, appreciating and being inspired, accepting what is. Right? So where we get into trouble is when we're not sitting outside on the most beautiful day, when we're in the thick of life, and something is being presented in our experience that is challenging, something that we don't like, something that we then begin to think in our heads would be better if it was different. When we begin to think in a way that is based on our desire to change reality, this is where shit gets rough, right? Because we know we can't change reality. But like I said earlier, we can change the way that we think about reality. So just like when you're sitting outside, appreciating, being inspired by, and accepting what is, this is our job. When things get challenging, recognize that you are here to accept, be inspired, right? Be with it, and learn from it. And most importantly, above all else, to love and to serve. Every single experience that we have is an opportunity for us to grow. So if we can recognize where our thoughts are getting really fucked up and make a decision that when we start to think that way, we're going to recognize it, we're going to name it for what it is, which is fear, right? And then we're going to decide to go the other way. So every thought we have is either an extension of love or a projection of fear. You see, our mind is like a projector and our life the screen. So we choose what movie we're playing. We choose what's going on. Thoughts of lack repel abundance. Thoughts of fear repel love. If we want to receive, if we want to attract love and good relationships and abundance and freedom and happiness, then that's what we've got to be putting out there. That's what we've got to be projecting. So it's not just your actions, it's not just what you say to people, how you act, how you interact, it's how you think. Right? We have this energetic existence. So everything we think has a vibration. That's why, sometimes you meet somebody and you just really like their vibe. You feel their vibe, it feels good. Or sometimes you meet somebody and you're like, they were really nice, but there's just like something about their vibe. Right? Something about their vibe didn't feel that comfortable because it's what's going on in here. When we project fear, we receive a fearful experience. So we repel abundance, we repel love, we receive what we put out. We only get what we're willing to give. So you're holding on to that resentment, you're holding on to that judgment, guess what? You're putting that out there, you're going to get it back in some way, shape, or form. If you decide that you're ready to let go of all the negativity that you're holding on to and be firmly rooted in a place of love, forgiveness, right, releasing, then you are opening yourself up to receiving all of the abundance and all of the love that is right here for you. It's right here. You're already in it. That's what living in the realm of miracles is. According to A Course in Miracles, only love is real. God is love. Everything that is not love is not real. So recognizing that you are perfect, you are a creation, an extension of love. You're created in love, you're created in perfection, you're sort of an idea in the mind of God, or if that doesn't work for you, then you are love. You are light, that's what you are. When you recognize that you already are everything and you already have everything, then you begin to realize that you grasping for other things that you think will bring you happiness. If I have this thing, if I have that thing, if I had more time, if I look like this, if I had this house, if I had this car. Buddha said that the things in this world will only bring temporary happiness. What will bring freedom, true long-lasting happiness, what will bring a stress-free life, the life of abundance that you are created to have, is the knowing that you already are everything and you already have everything. You are the light. You are the love. But I can only know that about myself if I'm willing to know that about you too. And I can only know that about you if I'm willing to know that about myself. Because we're all it. We're all created equally. We're all created perfectly. We say namaste in yoga all the time. And what that means is I see the light in me and I see the light in you. And when we are in that place, we are one. That's what it means. In the great words of Bob Marley, one love, one heart, let's get together and feel all right. That's what it's all about. Forgiveness is merely seeing beyond a perceived mistake, right? To the innocence that lies beyond, to the innocence that we all are beyond our mistakes. We all have triggers, we all have wounds, we all make mistakes, right? So recognizing that we are not separate. I'm not better than you. Any mistake that is made is a lack of love. And so when something happens to you, when somebody acts in a way towards you that causes you pain, that's a crying out for love. That's a crying out for help, right? And that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to give it physically, but energetically, to extend love energetically. I mean, boundaries are important, and I'll talk about that in another video, but to be able to recognize it, to see it for what it is and not take it personally, and know that that is your assignment. That is always your assignment. How can you love more? How can you be of service? So it feels so good to make this video, and I'm so happy to share it with you, and thank you so much for watching. I'm going to give you an affirmation to follow this that you can use throughout your day, throughout your week, all the time, anytime you notice yourself derailing, anytime you notice yourself stressed out. And that affirmation is, I choose to let love flow through me. I choose to let love flow through me. I hope it serves you well. I hope this served you well. If you have any questions, comments, please feel free to leave them for me. And I look forward to sharing more with you. You're awesome and amazing. I love you so much. Talk to you soon.